So, Steve, you have a new video series that you're working on, which
Yeah.
is, I guess, really aimed at instructors. What's your kind of aim, or what's your hope, if you like, for the series?
Well, we say sometimes the best way to learn something is to teach somebody else
Hmm.
or transfer that knowledge to somebody else.
Hmm.
And that's how this SideMount Essentials course has improved over and over and over every time.
Sure.
Because of the people on it and all the different feedback we get and seeing people go through it,
Mhm.
we learn each and every time. So the online materials have been evolving anyway.
Yep.
And it led me to think, hang on a minute, what about if we give a series that kind of give all the secrets away? But,
Mhm. Yeah.
it was, why not? I mean, it shows why we're getting the success and the results we do.
Mhm.
Why somebody can turn up with varying levels of background experience
Yep.
in a 4-day window,
Mhm.
5, 6 sometimes, right? But in a good chunk, good 4-day window, not a 2-day program necessarily. And they're able to leave being a fairly well-rounded,
Mhm.
certainly comprehensive diver who's got a good understanding and development of all the essential skills that a diver would
Sure.
need. So if we give better guidance for instructors now around the world,
Yep.
some materials they can access, just like the other ones, that are actually showing better ways to teach. For example, how to set up and use a GoPro.
Mhm.
And I don't just mean the settings on the camera. I mean how to position yourself, when to use it, how to mount it on the hand, what's safe to use, how to secure it away and deal with a student that may be having a problem, how much attention you should be putting into the different
Sure.
people. Then the control lines. I mean, it certainly goes into a lot of detail on how to set up the control lines,
Mhm.
when to have the students help do the
Yep.
control lines,
Sure.
what reference markers we use, how we want to position people for
Mhm.
each and every skill. Because every skill can be, utilizing the control lines, but also the position of the divers.
Yes.
And when you get people more interactive in your classes
Mhm.
and underwater, there's no time wasted. And we've learned, haven't we, that
Keeps it moving.
if there's no time wasted, what happens? We're going to get much better results
Sure.
from the very limited and valuable time that we've got underwater.
The the training series, though, it's only going to be available for instructors, or who do you think is the audience?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually written and aimed at all levels of instructor, all right? But it's not to say that a student who's looking for good instructors to get or wants more information about how an instructor might set up their class and what they're actually looking for. So I'm not really going to limit it to just instructors. I think that having it available to everybody or the people that are interested in a little bit more
Sure.
knowledge would definitely, probably take that investment and benefit from it. But the key people it's aimed at is absolutely instructors
Okay.
and raising that bar and enable them to do a better job.
So you think it'll actually challenge a little bit the typical course that someone might be currently delivering? Let's say it's a 2-day program, and now they've seen what can actually be done in the longer program.
I mean, the quick answer to that is I absolutely hope it does challenge that,
Mhm.
because as instructors, we should all want to actually deliver the best results we can to our students, right? And of course, you need to know how to do that. And if you don't know, well, you don't know something. So you're going to do the best you can at the time you've got, right?
Mhm.
But as we know, our own teaching ability and styles has improved, isn't it?
Yeah.
If someone takes a SideMount Essentials course with me now, is it better than my course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago? Absolutely.
Mhm.
Because I've evolved as an instructor. I've got better at knowing where to be and how to move people and what to say. So I'm really trying to fast track instructors now, just like we're trying to fast track students to be better prepared. Why can't instructors be better prepared and learn from our teaching?
Sure.
Yeah.
So with the materials, though, for the instructors, why should someone that's, let's say, an instructor, maybe they're a SideMount instructor, maybe they're not, why they should take this rather than train with an instructor trainer from an agency?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, again, it comes back to how effective is your time with a person in the water?
Mm-hmm.
How much can you actually learn from them and do that?
Mm-hmm.
And there's an easy way to explain that. Let's take an instructor,
mm-hmm.
right, that you want to learn from. If you go and assist him for one day, you're going to learn so much, right?
Sure.
If you take an entire program with him, let's look at a cave training course.
Mm-hmm.
To become a cave instructor, which I know you've just done recently,
sure.
The full cave, you had to assist actually quite a few
yeah.
full 8-day or more
sure.
cave courses, right? So you got to see students go through the entire program. But if I ask you the question, did you learn more doing the course as a student, or did you learn more from watching students go through a course? What's your answer?
Oh, certainly watching the students and seeing the actual instructional mechanism, in place.
Absolutely. Now let's take that a step further,
mm-hmm.
right? Let's say it doesn't exist, but let's say there was students who had been through that course and an instructional series of materials made showing how those students were learning and how
mm-hmm.
best to,
to sequence and
organize them. If you had information like that and materials prior to going and doing all those course assists you did,
mm-hmm.
how much better do you think they would have been then?
Well, for me, you would have been so much more prepared. You would have known what to look out for. You would have seen problems much earlier because you're seeing the signs, you know what's coming next. And I think at the same time, you'd also know what to do if something turns up, how you would fix something or how you would maybe get someone around a certain problem.
All this really is, it's just taking a step back, looking at the whole bigger picture and saying, all right, how can we improve it? I can't do any more in the water, right? I'm only as good as I can be for the time I've got someone in front of me live underwater.
Mm-hmm.
You're the same. The better prepared that student comes potentially,
mm-hmm.
the more you can do with them.
Yes.
And that's what it really comes down to. So if that means having instructors also realizing that they need to raise their game and do a better job, it's going to have a knock-on effect to every student they train going back down.
Mm-hmm.
So, the real proof will be in the feedback we get once it's released, right?
Sure.
But in theory, it should work very, very well.